Why do I do it? Crazy, I guess. I don't know.
Somebody really close to me had committed suicide. It was by far like the worst pain I'd ever felt in my life on an individual level. Like I just couldn't fathom what I was going through.
I lost someone to suicide when I was younger, and I always wondered what would become of that person.
Kind of coming on the other side of that, I realized that other people are struggling through that as well, and also prevention is a huge part of that. So it was just a real easy, simple thing to just go and volunteer.
Suicide and depression affect many victims each year. Pikes Peak Suicide Prevention strives to help both victims and their families.
So it was founded by 3 women, Loretta Archibald, Janet Perot, and a woman named Susan Golden. And they started because 2 of them, Janet had lost, I think, her 13-year-old son to suicide, and Loretta had lost her son, I think he was like early 20s, and so there wasn't anywhere for them to find services or anyone to talk about suicide. Because it's taken a lot for people to even talk about suicide out loud, so it's getting a little better. So that's why they found it, because there were no services. The rate is about 28, I think, for 2017 per 100,000. But that means in 2016, 189 people died in El Paso County by suicide. We pretty much do prevention, which is trainings. So we do 2 different types of trainings. We do a training for like an hour and a half with anybody, and we teach them like how to start an intervention. And then we do a 2-day intensive training where we teach school counselors, firefighters, police officers how to do an intervention and how to follow through with an intervention. So that's the prevention part. And then we do intervention, which is we run groups for people that have thoughts or actions towards suicide, and then support for family members of attempters, and then also provide some counseling for people. And then the postvention part is the children left behind by suicide.
The misconception about suicide is that it can be prevented, and not necessarily people that talk about it are going to do it. And if someone just says it fleeting, it doesn't mean that they're not going to do it. It needs to be taken seriously.
We know that there are about 500 youth that have been impacted by suicide in the last 6 years from their parents. So there should be hundreds of kids belonging to these groups instead of 10 or 12.
The community can help suicide prevention by letting people know that we exist.
And we all don't have some large marketing budget to do it, so it's kind of word of mouth, or when we train, we tell people.
Letting people know that mental illness can be helped. You need to talk about it. Just because you don't talk about it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's important for people to understand that suicide is preventable. Mental illness can be helped. All of these things kind of go hand in hand. I would like people to know about our organization, that we are here on a voluntary basis. We are here to help everyone that comes in our doors. We are here for everyone. We're here to help the populace. We're not here to further ourselves. We're here to save lives.